We're back in the video. We're watching Adian Ross on how he made 100 million online through Twitch. Let's get straight in the video. Let's go.
Millions of dollars off of just live stream. What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Well, how about you take a guess?
$30 million.
A little bit more.
So today I flew out here to Miami at his newly bought $25 million mansion, the most expensive house in the county that we're standing in right now, to ask him one question: how can somebody become a multi-millionaire in today's world?
Guys, there's three really golden rules. And listen, number one is the most emphasized one.
This video is about to be insane, so stay tuned from start to finish. That being said, let's get this video on the way.
Okay. Yo, Aiden's a movie. Let's see this.
Alright, you guys, so we're going to be linking up with Adian Ross very shortly, but before we do that, I'm about to head into the area where the wealthiest people in Miami hang out, the design district. And I'm going to be cold approaching multi-millionaires and billionaires out there to figure out how they built their wealth.
Yo, I low-key want to do this. Looks fun, bro.
Excuse me, sir. How did you get rich?
Before we see what he does, let's guess what job this guy does. What does he look like?
How did you get
He looks like he's a software startup engineer or something.
Real quick, I have the biggest business media channel in the world with 15 million followers. I've interviewed Tom Cruise, Mark Cuban. Can I get 1 minute with you real quick? It's for the younger generation. I'll show you the channel right here, real quick. Right here. What industry did you decide to pursue a career? Movies, which Tom Cruise movie?
That's great.
So how did you get rich? What industry were you in?
I was in
Hey, bro, this is a W masterclass salesman. Also, just the Lamborghini years behind him is
real
crazy.
estate and banking.
In banking, so the finance side of real estate.
Yeah, but I got out of banking a long time ago.
Why is that?
Just because the environment changed so much. So mostly real estate
Development, brokering,
development.
here in Miami or where?
No, in Midwest.
In the Midwest.
So real estate development.
And I used to come down here to Florida whenever the weather would get too cold up there.
So you starting up neighborhoods or?
Why
I'm
not?
retired.
You made
I'm
your
done.
money? You made your money?
I'm done. I've monetized everything. I'm out.
In 1 year, what was the biggest show you had?
Middle 8 figures.
So 50 mil.
You know, middle could be anywhere from
So-
somewhere to somewhere.
What's the best financial advice you ever got throughout your career?
When you make a sale, wrap it up.
Don't talk past the sale. Why is that so important?
Well, think about it. If, let's say, a guy comes in and wants to buy shoes from you, and
Yeah.
he has his mind set on a pair of shoes.
Okay.
You see him, and he wants to spend money with you, right? But yet, you then show him 5 other pairs of shoes. And then he gets so confused, he just walks out.
That's
Doesn't
such a good
buy
idea.
any.
Nobody talks about that.
When you make a sale, wrap it up.
Real quick. I need like 2 or 3 more with you. Give me your best negotiation advice.
Don't negotiate against yourself.
What do you mean?
Meaning that
What does that mean? Don't negotiate against
the
yourself.
guy
tell you what he wants to do.
rather than God gave you 2 ears, 1 mouth. for a
Listen
reason.
first,
Twice
talk
as
second.
much listening as you do talking.
What was the lowest point in your career as an entrepreneur?
I would say I was 21 years old and I had moved to California. I had saved up all my money during high school and college. I'd saved some money up. And I graduated from college and I moved out to California to pursue a career in residential real estate finance. And it was commissions only. And I would say after about 3 months, I ran out of money living in California.
You went broke.
I did, and I came home on a red eye that my dad bought me a ticket back to Miami. Came into the house that morning, and he looked at me and he handed me what was the equivalent of like $1,000 back then, and said, "Get back out there. There's nothing for you here. Get your ass back out
Were
there."
you ever afraid of competition?
Never.
Yo, W support the.
Why
Like,
not?
dang.
Because that's just the way our system works. Our system works on that basis. I was an athlete as a kid, so I always competed, and I was never afraid of somebody.
You a good salesman?
I hated sales, but I had to do it, so I guess so.
Give me one more nugget about sales that's not taught in school.
I would say there's 2 things. It's statistical, so the more people you see, the more chances you will have at making a sale. And I have a very close friend of mine who's in insurance sales. See the guy, ask him to buy.
Oh,
That's
that's good. Come on. I appreciate you, man. That was a
What's
beautiful
your name?
advice. James Boomerang, sir.
James.
Yeah. And last nugget for the younger generation. One more message for them. Last nugget. I know you got to get out of here. Give me one more lesson for the younger generation.
If you're young and you start making money, keep your hands out of your pockets.
Keep your.
Hey, sir, you got amazing advice. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you, man. Hey, my guy just dropped so much game right there. My man made $50 million in a single year. And what do you say?
You ever think like some of these people he interviewing be lying,
The guy asked me to buy, man. I closed
like
my
about their
eyes.
status,
Great interview out here in Miami, man. Let's keep this one rolling.
or do you think they're all legit?
Excuse me, sir.
He is right next to Montclair.
YouTube. They're great. I manage $1.2 billion, but I'm a family office stuff. So the bottom line is great job with everything you're doing.
Did you know I was going to come up to you? Or
No,
what?
no. I never seen you before except from YouTube. But they saw you on the Brunello Cucinelli store.
Yeah.
And basically they made a good comment, stuff like that, and that's
So
it.
real quick, what is the hardest part about managing other people's money? It's difficult.
You have to do a good job and stuff like that, and basically you have to, I'm from Lugano, Switzerland, so I speak Italian. You have to use a different type of techniques, like in the last 2 months where they obviously the market was down 20%, and they have to obviously try to offset the instability of the market. Up to December 2024 was incredible.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, I didn't come. No, actually, I came with money, but not a lot of money.
How much did you come here with?
A few $1 million. So I didn't start from scratch, absolutely.
How did you work up to $1 billion in under?
Basically,
He came with a few million, bro.
attract a lot of
GG's.
high net worth people. They are very successful in what they do. They trust us because
How do
I
you
return.
attract the rich people though? Like, how do you get their trust?
We know a lot of people.
How though? How do you build those relationships?
Because when you're born and you go to private schools and stuff like, you're born in a certain circle. You know these people automatically.
So you got to become friends with rich people.
No, you're already friends because you go to the same school.
But
Like
let's talk to somebody who doesn't come from a rich family.
determination, focus, determination, and stuff like that.
What's the best advice you ever got throughout your career?
Never give up. When I negotiate, people tells me that I destroy people because I usually suck oxygen from the room and the people gasping for air and stuff like that. You have to use a lot of time and lengthy type of techniques to negotiate to your best and stuff like that.
Now you're managing people's money. Where are you putting that money?
Right now, gold is doing very well.
You like gold?
Yeah, until he last. Right now, it's like $3,500.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying much, but like he's low key like spitting. I'm just like absorbing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's say in the next 6 months, what's the best industry you should be looking to get into?
Hedge funds, indexes, and try to protect your investment. Right now, because I follow Warren Buffett, I think he's a genius. I have lots of money in cash that is not making money except for the 3-4% that I'm making like a money market and
So
stuff
you have
like
a lot
that.
of money in cash right now.
Lots of money
Why?
in cash because basically the uncertainty of the time and stuff like that. Warren Buffett liquidated about $396 billion right now in cash, and there is a reason because he knew back 6 months ago the recession was coming, and because of that he protected himself with that. Now it's time, I would think, 2 or 3 months to buy in a better
Buy
price.
what? Buy what? What are you gonna buy?
Anything like I like very much the stocks that Warren Buffett likes.
What industry are
mutual
these stocks
funds
in?
and different
Like, let's say me right now. Let's say I've got some cash put to the side. Where would I put that money to make that?
depends upon the amount of money.
Okay,
Like
I have 100K.
100K, I would say a mutual fund.
You
Mutual
like
fund.
real estate?
We like also real estate
What
a
type
lot.
of real estate? Multifamily? Or what?
No, single family. I live in Coral Gables, and basically we have done incredibly well buying there, holding, and now.
Yo, this guy's actually like giving full on advice. Like not even just like you guys got this, but he's telling you exactly what to do.
The price is like
So you think very long term?
Like he's kind of crazy with it.
You don't look to make quick money at all.
the way you invest money in the stock market, you can be also a day trader, okay? But I'm talking about in the way you do real estate. We have property in Europe that like from 1960, and we still own them because we pay like $3,000-4,000 at the time, and now they're worth thousands of thousands of dollars, not million. So the return on investment is stellar, is incredible.
Let me ask you this. You're managing money for a lot of very wealthy people. For billionaires, what do billionaires do differently from everybody else?
She always criticizes me because she says I go around looking like a slob. My wife, to make fun of me, she said, why with all the nice clothes that you have, you go around looking like a slob? Because I can. So that's exactly what the guy from Shark Tank was saying. Exactly. And basically something that you're sure about yourself. You don't have to basically wear, for example,
Yeah, you don't gotta be like flexing because you already know what you got yourself. Like you content.
40 watches in my collection. And I'm wearing a watch from a friend of mine who's a micro brand. It's very cheap compared to all the watches that I have in a safe deposit box. I don't wear Rolexes anymore because right now Rolex are used by a lot of people. It was not exclusive like in 1970. And that's it. My wife said, why do you have all these nice clothes in the closet if you don't wear them? And that's it.
You're not trying to impress anybody else.
No. Because when you have good connection, you don't invest. And I go like this everywhere I want to. That's what's ridiculous about the situation.
You got amazing advice, sir.
Listen, thank you very much. With a pleasure. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Guys, this Miami video just got off to a crazy start, and we're going to be linking up with Adian Ross.
Yo, W Mans. Yo, I literally forgot this is an Adian Ross video, by the way, guys.
Very clear.
I think that's why I haven't been as hyped.
Interviewing billionaires. It's that the most
Is Adian Ross a billionaire?
richest people are crystal clear communicators. Understand that if you can't communicate clearly, you will never close a big deal. Whether you're pitching investors or closing 8-figure deal, words matter. That's why I use Grammarly Pro. I'm constantly sending emails, pitching guests, pitching these multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire, these celebrities, and having to plan these shoots. And Grammarly helps me sound sharp, fast, and
Bro, alright.
exactly where
W sponsorship on this
write
guy.
anything in just one click. Or join Adian Ross
Where?
to make it yours. So waste no more time and level up your productivity. Right.com has the most expensive house here at Adian Ross's mansion out here.
Okay.
I want you to understand this is the most expensive house in this entire county. He bought it for over $25 million. So I'm going to be linking up with him to figure out how you can become Adian Ross rich in today's world and what he did to become so successful.
Yo, Aiden's kind of crazy with it. I ain't gonna lie.
Right now, this entire thing is his house. You could put 10 houses right here, you guys. I don't even know how many acres of land this man owns, but it's safe to say he lives on.
Why doesn't Aiden use all of this stuff? He could be like whistling Diesel and like do some crazy stuff with it.
It's crazy or what?
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your house? My man. Hey, this place is incredible, man. It's great to meet you,
Pleasure
bro.
to meet you, man.
Seriously, man.
I'm a big fan of what you got going on, everything this channel.
Yo, hold on. Let's go back.
Excuse me,
Aiden's
sir.
house is crazy, bro. Look at that. Look at that door. My fault. Look at that door, bro.
My man. Hey, this place is incredible, man. It's great to meet you,
Pleasure.
bro.
That is incredible. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
a big fan of what you got going on, everything this channel, inspiring people, inspiring myself. So just wants to give you your flowers. You're amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing.
I appreciate that, man. It means a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us out, man. This place is incredible.
No, this place is crazy.
For the young guys to figure out how they can get a $25 million house.
Let's go. Let's go through it. Let's do it.
You gonna make it happen?
Gotta make it happen.
Who am I here with today?
My name is Adian Ross. Nice to meet you guys watching.
For those who don't know, how did you make your millions?
I made millions playing video games for a very long time, kind of building up the streaming space, kind of creating, people say what streaming is today.
Did you have anybody that doubted you early on?
Oh, my own family. My own family used to doubt me. I remember my parents were very big on me going to school, becoming a lawyer, an accountant, or something in mind, like with a suit and tie. But yeah, you know, everyone. My father actually believed me very early when my internet was getting declined when I was younger to get the best streaming internet. I just remember that he was always there to swipe his card and help me out when I needed it. So my dad was
Dang, W.
from the neighbors and all this stuff, and he's still the same as he was 5-6 years ago when I came up.
Have you ever been fucked over in business?
All the time. I think it happens to most people until you finally know your self-worth and what you bring to the table. And I think that if you can remember who you are and have your self-worth to the highest it can possibly be, I think it prevents you from that. Because once you realize that you're the main character in your life, once you protect yourself, and once you learn kind of all...
Yo, Aiden is spitting. Oh my gosh, Aiden.
how everyone out in this industry has no heart, that's when you
Facts.
can learn how to play that game as well.
Now, you've been at the table with some heavy hitters, closing massive multi-million-dollar deals. What's your best negotiation advice for anybody in business?
The best negotiation advice for anyone in business is not being scared to walk away. You know, when you kind of drop that...
Facts. Like, they're here for you. You're not there for them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be scared of them leaving.
fear, and it's more like, oh, it's either this happens my way or we walk away. I think
Facts.
that'll definitely help. Realize that very early, because a lot of people bluff in business. I mean, it's just what you do. It's a business game. Politics, you gotta kind of be fake and play both sides.
The person with the most leverage is the one most willing to walk away.
100%.
Did you walk away from a lot of money?
Of course, I've missed out on several million-dollar opportunities involving deals and involving my own stuff that I've created. But hey, for what you may miss, there's gonna be a whole other path you've never even seen before. Now
Facts.
I'm getting brand deals, offers, all types of business conversations that I've never had, and it's all from kind of standing your ground and being you, and just not changing up for anyone but yourself.
So throughout your career, what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Ooh, I don't know. What does Google say? I think there was this point where everyone was throwing around these big numbers, streaming deals. But what I've known, which is worth more, is taking equity. So I've actually, my best year, I'll say it's, well, how about you take a guess?
$30 million.
You're right around there. That's a good estimate. $30 million. That was pretty good, actually. That's right around there.
Would you say it's a little bit more or a little bit less?
A little bit more.
A little bit more?
A little bit more. But you're close.
That's incredible, man. How does that feel? How old are you?
24.
You're 24 years old making $30 million in a year.
Aiden is wild. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
That is amazing. I'm nobody without the people that watch me on a daily basis. They are not only my followers, they're my family members. I can speak about anything, and that's what also it comes in what I do. Building a very loyal fan base that loves and rides for me no matter what, and they're the reason why I can make 30 M's plus a year. Thank you guys.
That's a beautiful answer. One of my
Shout out Aiden, bro. Shout out you guys.
favorite business sayings of all time is where attention goes, revenue flows.
100%.
And you did that better than just about anybody else. How did you build raving fans? You know, I interviewed Ryan Serhant, one of the biggest real estate brokers in the entire world out of New York City. He's selling $4 billion a year. He used to think the skill set used to be your ability to sell and all that, but it's not. It's the person who gets attention.
100%.
What did you do differently from 99% of other people to be able to make $30 million in a single year?
I think not fearing. That's another thing too. People are very, very hesitant and they fear. What's the point of being feared? The reason why I bought this house right here everyone's seeing, I bought this house house because life's about pulling the trigger. Life's about having no fear, and if there's consequences, you deal with them after. You gotta pull the trigger, or else somebody's gonna pull it. So that's what separates 1% to the 99%.
Closed mouth doesn't get fed.
That's it. Pull the trigger in life. Go buy. Go do this that you're hesitant. Oh, should I do this? Just do it. If there's consequences, if it was wrong, you learn. You gotta learn things in this world.
Facts.
You know, nothing's gonna kind of be taught to you. You gotta go out and experience it.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is like the most expensive house. How much did you buy this house for?
25.5, I think it says on the website.
$45 million.
Yeah, 25 million.
This is the most expensive house in the city.
Correct. You know, this is not the beginning. What I want to do, I want to buy way more around this area and kind of build a little empire in a way. I want to have my family. I want to have a bunch of cool stuff
I
we
was
can do.
telling you to put 10 houses in your front yard.
There you go. All my family can move in, all this stuff. So I want to expand more. I want to build more.
That's fire,
It's-
bro.
It's easy to make a lot of money. It's hard to keep a lot of money.
I agree.
How are you making your money work for you?
I've invested heavily into the crypto market, which is, by the way, that's the other thing I'm going to talk about. But I've invested in crypto, real estate, watches. Cars are a horrible investment. Doesn't count, obviously, unless it's Porsche. But yeah, I would say stocks, real estate, crypto. My story I have with crypto is you never want to hold too long in a market, right? Like, don't get greedy. That's one thing I did learn this year. Take your profits when you're up. Don't get greedy and go for like a 10x. If you were happy with a 1.5x or a 2x, take it. Don't get greedy. The market's always going to be up and down. It's a game. You always want cash ready when the market's ready to drop. So I think not making that mistake is something I want to be heavily about. Sorry, what was the question?
How can somebody get rich with the money that they have?
Chasing what fear is in the market. Look what's going on in the market.
Chasing what fears in the market. What does that mean,
Another
Adian
thing in
Ross?
crypto, like I said, pull your profits out when you need to, but something that's very, very safe. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but Bitcoin, it's just holding. It's holding itself. I just feel like putting your money into something that is going to go up and down and have a couple drops and upwards a year, that's kind of what you want to do with your money, in my opinion. Play hard. You got to be competitive. But again, don't do what I do and take your profits. It's very important to take your profits.
So I want to challenge you. What's the best advice you've gotten throughout your career?
I've actually learned this very, very recently. The
Okay.
best piece of advice you can give to somebody is to not take advice. And what I mean is, when you're growing up and you learn things as a child,
Ain't about to cook. He's about to cook. He's about to say, you gotta just like figure out yourself instead of like letting everyone tell you type.
so you develop and you become who you are by growing up and experiencing whether it's trauma or good life
Facts.
experiences. I
Facts.
think when you tell someone don't do this, don't do that, majority of people that are the entrepreneur type, they wanna do what the opposite crowd's telling them to. Everyone's saying, Aiden, go to school, go to school. If I were to take their advice, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And I'm not saying going to school is wrong. I'm just saying everybody has their own paths. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do with their own life. And that's
Facts.
why nobody should really give heavy advice on what somebody wants to do or how somebody else should run their life. It's your life. Take your own advice. You can learn, you can have input, but learn by your own mistakes and learn by your own successful points as well.
Will
Facts.
Smith, and he was telling us that you get to a certain level, it's like not many people that you can take advice from. It's like, I wouldn't have done none of what you did, but look at what you accomplished.
100%, and that's what it's about, right? That's why I love this page. What you guys all have going on, this is amazing. Because when I'm in bed and I just see this, I just see these hungry people, it's really, really good what you guys are doing. Because pages like this, when I see a TikTok, whether it's Shaq or whether I see whoever you guys have on, I saw the Ruben one. That's actually made you hit you guys up because Ruben's a good friend of mine. But it's just super motivating seeing other people in my space, and I'm sure to the followers and as well. I mean, it's just amazing seeing people create. We're all humans. We all have fingers. We all have legs. We all have arms. We all have noses, mouths, etc. We're all the same. Everyone can kind of do anything in this world. You just have to put your mind to it. You'll be called crazy at first, but then you'll be called a genius when you accomplish it.
You lost everything.
Facts.
Could you make it all back?
Yeah, I would. And here's how I would do it. In my space, when it comes to content creation, short form, whether it's clipping, shorts, whatever it is, I would find a way to where I can start doing IRL streaming, go my way back up, and doing a bunch of stuff and having them all ready to go.
Yo, should I IRL stream? Start clipping, bro?
Make sure my mentality was never just worried about what I'm going to do. You kind of just have to wake up every day and just kind of want to do it without anxiety. You got to have your overconfidence in this world. And I think that would help me get to where I'm at a lot sooner as well.
Hold on. Aiden's, yo. Listen to this. Aiden's preaching, bro.
Never just worried about what I'm going to do. You kind of just have to wake up every day and just kind of want to do it without anxiety. You got to have your overconfidence in this world. And I think that would help me get to where I'm at a lot sooner as well. Because I feel like when you're coming up, you really do have to have the utmost confidence in myself. In the beginning, I had a very bad anxiety.
How did you ultimately find that self-belief to go make tens of millions of dollars?
Self-belief just comes from literally just having no plan B. And I know it sounds crazy, and I just never had a plan B. It was always just I had to wake up. Whether I felt anxious or felt like shit, I had to wake up and do what I had to do.
We always like to say that believing that you can is more profitable than believing that you can't.
Exactly, 100%. You gotta just believe. It might sound crazy, like I said, but then when you accomplish it, where you get to where you need to get, you'll be a genius. And that's just how the world works.
So you mentioned a little bit earlier, I want to tap back into, you talked about having equity. How important has ownership been for you?
Oh, I have ownership for one of the biggest streaming platforms, Kick, and it's amazing. I mean, when you have equity, it's kind of like, it doesn't really necessarily matter about the quick cash. You could build up a company that could sell for billions of dollars like I am with Kick, and my percent will be worth a lot of money one day. When it comes to equity, that's the real control. That's the real wealth. It's very cool to take these cash deals in the beginning, 100%, but I think as you come up in business, learning equity is the strongest thing you can get out of any type of deal.
Ownership is king.
Ownership is king.
I want to tap back in one more time about like the content creation ultimately.
Mhm.
You were talking about like the clipping. Give me that blueprint that it takes, right? If you had to start over today and you had to blow up again to be able to build a multi-8-figure a year, business essentially from the content creation, what would that be? For the people that may not understand what clipping means exactly, our audience could be a little bit older. 30
I
to
understand.
50.
Sure.
Let's break that down to them. Make it real simple for them.
So clipping is pretty much a form of content where you make a clip out of a big moment. So for example, if I were to go do a live stream swimming with sharks, so
Bro, who does not know what clipping is? I'm about to clip farm. I'm about to clip farm. I ain't gonna lie.
have to be anywhere from like 10 to 30 seconds, which will make a viral moment, which will funnel people to where you're actually live streaming off of. So pretty much clipping is just a funnel to your main live stream, if that makes sense.
So a lot of people
Yeah.
kind of question and ask, how do streamers even make money? Like, how do you make money live streaming? How have you made tens of millions of dollars live streaming?
Depending on what platform you're on, you can earn money streaming by subscriptions, which you pay to not see advertisements on certain platforms. You could donate to the streamer to donate extras like the tips, which is also very good and it adds up a lot. And then KCIP, which is Partner Income Program. I'm gonna show you how much money I make in 15 or 16 streams. I'm pulled up right now. But
It's like 700,000, bro. It's
how
crazy.
Kick does my platform is we pay you based off the hour. So let's say you average 100 viewers, you can make $7-8 an hour. If you average 1,000 viewers, you can make $100-200 an hour just streaming on Kick. Let me just show you what the partner income looks like. So in the month of June, as you can see, I've done 18 streams and made $623,000. That's not including whatever else I have going on, but I could show you too. So this is June, total paid streams 18, $623,000 in June.
Oh my gosh, bro. What?
I streamed 30 days.
Cheat code.
It's huge.
And your last message to the younger generation, how can somebody become a multi-millionaire in today's world? They want to get Adian Ross rich in today's world. How can they get wealthy?
Guys, there's three really golden rules. And listen, number one is the most emphasized one. Remember, guys, it takes a lot of luck to become a streamer. I've been doing it for a long time before anyone really knew who I was, on and off for 10 years. But my message to you guys
Dang.
is, you might sound crazy at the beginning of whatever you got going on, but I promise you, and I emphasize this, when you make it for yourself in this world, it's
Yeah,
gonna
but 10
be
years is
crazy.
wild, though.
You're not going to be crazy anymore. You'll be called a genius by your peers and your family, etc. Just please believe in yourself as well. Number one, right now, focus on something for a year. You could be working at the same time. You could be working a regular job, but focus on something for a year. When you're not working, you're doing this, and I guarantee you'll see results in whatever you guys have going on. And it's best of luck to you guys. I pray I get to meet all of you, and I pray that all of you guys can make big purchases like this. I know you all can. Manifestation is so real.
Guys, that's a wrap on today's video. I need you guys to like
W8 and I ain't gonna lie. He went crazy
and subscribe.
with the
Really,
wisdom drops.
nobody else is doing
I didn't know Aiden would like that, to be honest.
streamers in the entire world. The biggest
Also, that's the most serious I've ever seen him in a video in my entire life.
If you are not a member yet, guys, go down and click the link in the
WD
description of
though.
this video to join the #1